to simply anticipate that problems are not bad. It's a part of business, and you have to have resilience towards solutions. And some of the things that will set you up to have a longer tolerance level are things like having a stronger financial reserve, being able to be in a scenario where you're not running your business from a financially strapped position, right? Our financial scenario has a direct relationship to our emotional scenario. And one of three things is happening with your business. You are either going in the right direction, which means that you are increasing your trajectory from a revenue streaming perspective. You're earning more than you're spending, your savings is going up, and things are fantastic.
That's always good.
Right, and truly, it's just about trajectory, because there's hope in that pathway. And when you're in that space, you're making strategic decisions. You're making sound decisions. You're very strategy-oriented, and you're invested. The second headspace is that you are mildly stressed and mildly motivated, because you're earning as much as you need to, but depending upon the day in which you wakes up in the morning, you're either stressed out about it or you are motivated about it. And that's where a lot of entrepreneurs live, because the truth is that sometimes you will be in just a break-even scenario with your business. And that's why taking a look at expenses and having cost control over what expenses are required, which ones are generating revenue, which ones are required to deliver a customer experience, which ones are not required, which ones can we cut so that that way we have the trajectory back in our favor. One of the most important keys to stay in a headspace that allows you to make smarter decisions. The third headspace, which we don't want to talk about, is where you're spending more than you're making. And unless you have a very large resource of revenue behind you, that's a limited timeline.
Yes, yes.
Right. And some of us start off, and that is a reality, but the reality is the only way to turn that trajectory is through additional sales and additional marketing. And you generally don't get sales until you market.
Right.
Which means that you're going to spend money on marketing in order to get the return of sales at the back end. And so with those three headspaces, you really have a choice as to where you want to spend your time, and it's based upon the dedication you have to ensuring that your revenue is streaming the right way.